Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to this, Monday the 7th of March. Today we saw Hereafter, a very poor movie by Matt Damon, apparently starring.
And we've got time to do this review. We're in pretty crap mood after this movie, and we are now stuck outside
Westfield Marion.
The doors will not open for us.
Basically, since Event Cinemas have told us that we can't film inside, we've been venturing around looking for new places. So we thought we'd come out here, and we can't get back in.
So there's a no entry sign. I think I wondered, will we be able to get back inside? And no, we can't get back inside.
So Tom, set up this atrocious.
Hang on. I give you 5 seconds to give the plot.
What plot?
Oh gosh, this is hard. This is what I'm getting paid for.
Matt Damon
is an ex-psychic that has now turned to a new career. He works in a factory, and all these people keep getting a hold of him because he's a genuine psychic. He knows what he's talking about. He can communicate with the dead. There's this other family, a mother and two of her sons, and she has issues in life, and social services come and take away her two boys until she can get off of her drugs and addiction like that. One of those boys dies in a not hit and run, but in a car accident. And then there's a third subplot, which is a French woman. They're in what the movie calls Southeast Asia, which I assume is Bali.
The tsunami.
Yeah, it was just basically the tsunami on Boxing Day in Bali. She gets swept away. She goes down to the market and meets this mother and daughter that own this stall, and the little daughter dies in this tsunami. So they've got the death of the brother, the death of this little girl, and all these people that are left, hereafter, which I believe is where the title comes from.
Yeah.
They're having trouble coping, and they just want some closure, and that's where this Matt Damon medium character comes in.
And all these stories are meant to intertwine. You would think. But
they do.
In a 2-hour film,
They run their separate course
in a
for about
2-hour
90
film,
minutes.
I had the time to look at the time every now and then because I'm just so bored out of my freaking brain. It takes them 90 minutes to even get to the point of what this movie is about.
It's predictable though, because you're expecting that he's died, he wants to get in contact, she's died, he wants to get in contact with blah. Oh, he can solve all the problems. You know it's going to happen. You spend an hour and a half knowing it's going to happen. When it does happen, it's the end of the movie. There is no real closure. It's like they ran out of film or budget.
It just makes me happy we spent less money this week. We spent $7 to sleep.
Yes.
Pretty much.
That bored me more than Angus and Julia Stone.
Yeah, I have to say, I give most movies the benefit of the doubt, and I'll watch them to the end. This was so mind-numbingly boring. I spread out.
You were sleeping.
I was actually thinking, oh no, I may walk out of a movie. And what is so shocking is that it's directed by Clint Eastwood.
Yeah.
The executive producer is Steven Spielberg,
and they've got lead actor.
And they've got Matt Damon, who's in there for about maybe 15 minutes of the film. If you add all his bits up, he's not in there.
But he's just not enough of it.
Yeah, and it's sort of they've gone down this road where they're trying to make you think, they're trying to make you gain a new perspective on the world, but it doesn't really. It's not executed very well. There's so many loose ends. There's all these characters that come in and out of the plot.
And they're there without a scene. They're gone.
Never really explained. None of the plots really have any closure. The whole movie doesn't really have any closure or purpose. I don't know.
Each character doesn't have a real clear purpose.
No, I don't know what the aim. Like, if you went in, looked at it, came out, you could not, in one sentence, explain what the motive of that movie was. And I think that was their problem. They had no drive. They had no real concept or design of their production. And I think that's where it falls down. They just slap together 3 different parts.
Go back and watch the trailer. I bet it will be nothing like what we just saw.
The trailer was kind of interesting. The most interesting part for me was when he was at the bar with his brother. I was trying to work out which NBA teams are playing through the quiet commentary I was getting, and I believe the Phoenix Suns are playing possibly the Houston Rockets. You know, if you go see it don't quote me on that, but it hit Channing Frye's name. So
Poke rating.
Yes, poke rating.
I'm going to give that 2 because it was the most boring piece of shit I've seen in a substantial amount of time. And I've been watching the news, so
Yes. 2. Matt Damon, you can do better.
Yeah, I'm going to have to go with a 1 actually. It failed to execute a lot of things. It failed miserably. I was bored. I'm generally very...
I don't want to give it a 1 because I think we're going to see a lot more shit throughout this year.
You don't know.
yeah.
But yeah, it's where the point where there's a dialogue heavy scene that's meant to be the pinnacle of the plot, and you're listening to the sound effects and the music, and that is wrong. That's partially
Good
bad
Italian opera.
editing.
Good
That's
Italian opera.
partially bad directing. But anyway, that's enough from us for this week. We'll see you in 2 minutes in the same place doing our
We're not
next
going
review.
anywhere.
No,
See
actually,
ya.
we changed position.